Hello and welcome back to Rimworld. When we last left off, we were kind of recovering. We're definitely all like starving to death. There's one snow hare on the map. Things are not going well in that regard, but everywhere else, steel is starting to get back in stock, and people are starting to stop breaking down all the time. Mostly because we're reaching a point where well, we did a bunch of like religious ceremonies here, so that should make things a little better. We also have a cook, so that is a nice new change. Chantal is our new cook. However, need to slaughter all these ducks so we can start cooking them up. That is one of our current issues. So we do have some food planted, but I really want to focus on getting this all up and running. So I'm hoping that Daniels and Haikurin really get their stuff together and can start churning out some insulted times 10. Jeez Louise. Okay. So hopefully he'll start getting his stuff together and we'll start smoothing some of the stuff, getting the copper wire placed and getting all of that done as fast as possible. So let's go ahead and continue playing here. Start the timer. Get this done. Did we? Yeah, we did. Okay. We treated his infection. That's great. All right, Daniels, you're supposed to be... What steel trap are you working on? Because I forbid a bunch. Looks like 2 over there. That's fine. I don't mind those ones getting finished. But I really want the focus on getting the construction done. That needs to be the priority number 1 right now. We are getting really close to having this power line run. As soon as that wall's smooth, we should be in better shape. Even just having somebody assigned as the priest makes things better. I know the altar's listed as disrespected now, but because we don't have high enough quality room. But we were all getting a -5 debuff because nobody was in that role. So hopefully this makes a pretty big difference. I'm also hoping that this food comes back relatively quick because our animals are also starving, which is part of the problem. So can we please get around to slaughtering these ducks? That would be great. Please and thank you. Holder is our animal person. Still leading ducks back to the pen. I would rather you lead them to the slaughter. But I guess that'll happen in its own time. All right, here we go. We got some actual meaningful stuff happening here. Hauling to power conduit. That's great. Why is he going back and forth and not just doing that? I don't know. Ibex dough. Can definitely use some of that. Hey, bulk goods trader. This is positive. That's usually a good thing. And the weather is getting good on the map, so hopefully they won't run away the minute they walk in. Trev, you're in a really good mood. Why don't we go ahead and try to do some trading? Yeah, let's trade with Kenny. Hey, Kenny. Would be great to get all this steel back over here. We're getting there. Slowly. Very slowly. Okay, so what can we sell? I'll sell the chem fuel. They don't really need that at the moment. Bird skin, light leather, plain leather. I don't want to sell all the blue fur, but I'll sell it just to get some cash. Because we desperately need... Well, we need steel, but we also need food. Lots of food. We buy some sheep meat, some lynx meat. Can't buy that many components. It's way too many. Do we have some components, not that many. All right, steel. I'm thinking just 75 steel. I guess we just try to buy a little. Probably should have waited till they were a little bit closer. So all this meat isn't hanging out over there. But, you know, it is what it is. Taking duck 1 to bed. Oh, because it was starving and dying. That makes sense. Can we clean up this room so that some cooking can happen? Chantal, you're supposed to be prioritizing cooking. That's what needs to be happening right now. Looks like everybody's just hauling or eating raw meat, which, you know, less than ideal, but it is what it is. Another tantrum. Can we repair and can you arrest? Okay. All right, let's release him back into the colony. Hopefully his mood will be a little bit better. Let's go cook at the electric stove. Why did they not put the meat on the stove? That's the thing I don't really get. All right, Muffalo died of malnutrition. I guess that's not too surprising given the situation. It does give us some food to work with. I'm hoping we at least get enough to haul to the animals so they don't completely die, especially the horses. Be really nice to, you know, have some proper horses to haul. You're not assigned to cleaning, that's right. So maybe who can do some cleaning? Trev, can you do some cleaning? Got to make sure the dirtiness doesn't get too out of hand here. Otherwise, things are going to get pretty problematic. All right, we got some higher quality food being produced here, I think. No, never mind. I thought they were making something because they had some fruit along with the meat, but apparently not. Can you haul the simple meal? I think our animals need to eat and definitely need to get that hauled over there. I'm hoping this buys us enough time for these crops to grow and more importantly to start getting this stuff built out. All right, you are going to build a steel wall. Oh, a party. Look at that. Daniels is sleeping. Hopefully, we start seeing some tidying going on because it's a little bit dirty over here. Nobody seems to be focusing on cleanliness, which is less than ideal. All right, Daniels is like full everything. Everything's great. So hopefully he starts focusing on building the stuff that needs to be built. Looks like he is. That's fantastic. All right, so is that power conduit? By the way, I need to make sure that schedule is the same for them. And make sure that we are on the cold and herbal medicine and 2, just to make sure all the hauling priorities are set correctly. All right, Daniels is back asleep again. I don't know. Hopefully, I feel like he's spending too much time running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that is a little less than ideal, we'll say. No wildlife, which sucks. Here we go. He's back to building. I really want that to be the priority right now. So I'm really happy to see this getting done. The hope is that they'll start prioritizing this stuff over here. And that should be the end of what needs to be built. And then we could start working on these hydroponics basins. So let's take a look at the power situation. Looks like there's a couple smooth walls that still need to happen. What are you doing, Daniels? All right, we're replanting all the trees that the alpha beavers ripped apart, which I guess is good for long term. Not so important right now, but good for long term. All right, Trev, why don't you do a little cleaning while you're here? Just tidy the place up a little bit. It is a little messy. Barracks is really important to make sure that that's clean because everybody sleeps there on a consistent basis. Hey, Karen, are you doing any building? All right, we finished transport pod. Let's just keep researching whatever texts we can. We have pretty much everything we need at the moment, but it'd be nice to get, you know, marine armor or something up and running so we could start making some of that stuff. Although steel is a bit prioritized at the moment. All right, Hycuron, you don't. All right, just knock him out. That's fine. Rescue him. Should be okay. Monkey's not going to ever do cleaning, which is, you know, not very polite of him. Let's clean up some of his dirt while we're in the area. I feel like nobody's prioritizing cleaning, so I'm kind of hoping we just get to that point relatively soon. Hey, some thrombos. That is a lot of meat and a lot of value. I kind of hope we can poke out and fire at these guys. That would be fantastic if mood allows. All right, still just hauling stuff away. Oh, I know what the component was for. It's for building this heater, which I guess makes sense because we're going to need a lot of that. Why do you keep doing this? Running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is why it's taking so long to do anything. Oh, he's focusing on building this stuff up over here. Okay. All right, well, I'm kind of feeling like we need to get some shooting practice. You could stay here, you could stay here, you could stay there. None of you guys have weapons. I guess Chantal could stay cooking. Although it would be nice to have more bodies for the hunt. And I'm just gonna go for it. Probably not gonna end well, but we gotta try. Ooh, you should not be walking over there while we're fighting these guys. Alright, I hope. Okay, that it did lead to a downing, which is good. I can't pass up all this meat. Although I am worried about the Thrumbo revenge. Okay, that's 2. Hopefully we can get 3 here without too much badness happening. Alright, I don't want to engage if I don't have to. Alright, you can melee attack a Thrumbo to death. That's fine. There's lots of meat. Alright, well, we were having a little bit of a food crisis, but I think we have just solved it. Run away. Thrumbo's still keeping up. They are fast. Alright. Melee attack a Thrumbo to death. You could just fire at this guy till he's gone. Because they can recover quite, like, even with all these gunshot wounds and the bleeding, they can definitely still recover. Look how tough that is. That is insane. Alright, let's go ahead and recover because there's some mood stuff going on there. Can you haul? You might as well haul back. Okay. So Chantal, you should be like the MVP here. Let's go ahead and clean up as much of this as possible because we're about to get it super dirty. Okay, butchering is happening. Alright, Q's having a tantrum. Good timing on that, by the way. What did he really break a bed? Come on, man. Keep the meat. Don't take the meat. There are meals. Alright, finally we have some proper food to keep us going. At least for now. Another tantrum going after another hospital bed. That's not great. Can you arrest him? Thank you. Our hospital boy. All right, Trev, you can be released. I think by default you're set to... No, you're not? Okay. Let's prioritize releasing you. Just get you back on track. Go get some sleep. Stop being so angry. All right, and these Thrumbo have a couple days before they spoil. So we've definitely got a little bit of time on them. Although I feel like we need so much food. It is absurd. And our construction people keep getting just keep melting down all the time. All right, so can we... All right, hey, no. Let's stop with the Thrumbo for now. We got plenty of meat, plenty of capacity to make meals. So I really want the focus to be construction more than anything. We got meals down here too. Yeah, Hycurian keeps sad wandering. He's always gonna have a problem just because of his well, wake up withdrawal for one, and then I think he's also mad because of his oh no, he's greedy, okay. He's not the one I'm thinking of. Let's do a little cleaning. We definitely need to rearrange stuff and kind of optimize how things are positioned because this is not good. We're walking through a lot of doors. Actually, it'd be really nice. Do we have auto doors? I feel like that needs to happen because we spend a lot of time walking through doors. I'm guessing we have them already. Take a look. Yeah, we do have auto doors. So it would be nice to get those up and running. It's too bad. I wish there was a way you could click and then just like upgrade in place. That would be really nice. But alas, there does not seem to be. Daniels, what are you up to? Building a geothermal generator over here, which I guess makes sense. Probably not as much sense as, you know, getting the walls done that surround that geothermal generator. But then again, I've allowed you to do this, so it is kind of my problem as well. We have plenty of steel available. All right, are those Throbos still on the map? They wander off. It's still there. One of them anyway. I guess let's go ahead and at least the people who are weaponized, let's go ahead and take out this last thrombo if we can. Be nice to just get that last bit of meat if we're able to. There we go. Let's melee that thrombo to death. We can recruit all of these people. All right, does anybody have, yeah, almost everybody has cleaning on a #1 priority. Yet our base looks like this. I really question, I mean, they must just be doing other things that are higher priority off to the left, but very clear to me that not all the cleaning is getting done. All right, Bonnie needs to not be in assault mode. And Naomi, you'd be great to haul this thrombo back. And then I guess we can start worrying about chopping up this thrombo. Prioritize cooking for Chantal. That needs to be high on the list because, man, there's a lot of meat. Oh, hey, look at this. Look at the timing. We're just getting the rice done, too. So if we can get hauling done, that would be amazing. She could prioritize getting all this stuff done. Not assigned to cleaning. That's not what I was looking to do. Can you haul? Like, the storage should allow for all the raw meat, right? Everything but insect meat should default to here as high priority. Yes. I'm actually going to set that to important priority to make sure that that is definitely where it should go first. Oh, this is that explains it. Okay, this was set to critical and this was set to important. So that makes a lot more sense as to why it's like that. But it would be so much faster if the meat and the food was just right here. But that is now becoming a thing, which is great. Okay, we got 17 hours on some of this meat. Chantal's not going to be too happy, but at least getting some cooking experience. That's a good thing. Probably should prioritize hauling some of the meat that's going to be going off sooner. Looks like this one, and this one. So can we do some hauling? Oh, a birthday. Getting some negative effects. Something like a little happy birthday cancer, huh? Not great. All right, can we haul you? Haul you. Haul you. I don't know why I had to haul multiple times for that, but it's all right. All right, some yaks have joined our colony. Okay. Not that I mind. More meat is always good. Can always murder the meat. I don't think we needed to actually trade anything with this caravan, but I guess if we were going to do something, we should. Is there anybody that... I don't see their representative. Maybe it goes away once they are leaving. But I couldn't even run over there and try to do any trading last minute. All right, Connolly's doing some cooking, which is fine. A little less than ideal because I actually don't... He needs to gain... I need a backup cook still. So it's probably fine that he's cooking, but I think I'd rather have Chantal be the one cooking because her skill is better and she's able to make lavish meals, which in my opinion are more important to be using the rice for that. So I would like to kind of focus on doing that. The meat is kind of running out of time as well, so I kind of need to prioritize cooking as much as possible. Plenty of food available for the animals for the first time in a long time, so that's good. Trev, why don't you do a little cleaning there, bud? Definitely getting some hauling done. That's good. Holder, why don't you pick up an assault rifle? Apron's having a fit about something. Oh my goodness, really? Come on, man. You have to do that? Blow up our one defense? It's not ideal. I guess we're just gonna focus on reconstructing this right now. All right, so he's got the power conduit back up and running. We don't have all the smoothing done, which I think, you know, that's kind of my priority here, is just making sure this all gets done. Can we not smooth this area? All right, we're into summer. This is our kind of our opportunity to make sure that we have food. I don't think I'm going to be able to get those well, I'm able to get that corner. But this corner does not seem to give me the option to smooth, so I'm going to have to do a little jank there and cover it up later on. How is the rest of this power situation? Okay. Let's go ahead and smooth this. Maybe we can get away with finishing up the power connectors over to here. Anyway, we do have some of the walls being built, which is great. This might be too great of a distance. I might have to bridge it with another pillar or something. That's all right. We'll find a way to make that work. All right, looks like we're finishing up the last of the cooking here. Man, this is so messy. Can somebody please clean all this stuff up? It's really bad. People's moods are going to be terrible. All right, I think the room is going to be a lot better shape now. Be nice if somebody got the hallways done. But there's just like an endless amount of hauling and mining and everything that has to be done. So it doesn't surprise me that people are pretty preoccupied with that stuff. I really do want to get this done though. Getting this enclosed and getting an actual like ceiling put over all this stuff is would be really ideal. All right, that should allow us to enclose this space, which is the whole point of all of this. What are the odds that we just don't have enough? 1, 2, 3. That's the 13th tile. I might need to build something over here. So are they able to build a roof area here is my question. That's kind of priority for me at the moment. I guess we're gonna have to go around all these like smoothed areas. Is there power here? Why did it not show power conduit being there? It's interesting. All right, a war merchant has arrived. Try to get all the power conduit done. Oh, botched construction, less than ideal. We have some tattered apparel, which is never good. I'm hoping Apron gets back to work on all of the clothing and supplies. That would be kind of nice if he could do that. Please and thank you. So we have 2 days to eat all this food. That might happen. All right, let's disallow the rice for now. All right, it looks like we did get some roof building happening over here, but it didn't fully enclose it. Let's try. Let's see if they'll do the whole thing, or if it'll collapse under its own weight. Okay, moisture pump has been discovered. Let's do death rest and get that done. The sooner this roofing area gets done, the better off we're gonna be, because that is gonna let us get this up and running. Transport pod crash. Let's see what's going on with Lumpy here. Incapable of fire. Oh, pyromaniac. Hard pass. You can just die out there, my friend. I'm sorry, but I am not interested in you. All right, Daniels, you should be happy to build a roof. Prioritize building this roof area. Oh, he's changing clothes because he's wearing tattered clothing. I guess that kind of makes sense. We have a fair amount of steel built up, so I hope that translates to something good. Might finally get food production up and running, which is fantastic to think. We have a little bit of silver. I guess I could sell some of this. Poor quality, low quality. Nobody's gonna wear that. Masterwork pants, huh? All right. I don't think there's anything I want to buy from any of this. Maybe some herbal medicine, just because we're running a little low. Let's go ahead and get that purchased and stocked in our limestone shelf that's being destroyed. There we go. Got some steel melting going on. All right, it's almost enclosed. So I'm guessing the roof can't be built in these spots, and that's why they didn't do this, which is a little problematic. But let's go ahead and try to build maybe some more steel walls. Might be the reason they can't hold that up. As soon as this is done, I'll get this all plugged in. That's really the goal of this episode, is to try to get that up and running. You know, you work here. You were working on that. Let you continue your thing. It would be so nice to get this up and running. Oh, there's some steel right there. How convenient. So how can I tell them to build the roof there? That's the question. I guess what we'll do is we'll unforbid all of this and try to get one up and running. All right, looks like we got a little Corpse obsession going on. Hunter lacking a ranged weapon. All right, nothing hanging on over there. All right, we're gonna have to build, I think, another chunk of steel here just to make sure there's enough pillars in place to support all of this. But this is like priority number one. I want to get this done. I want to make sure everything is properly walled and, or I should say roofed. There we go. Perfect. All right, so this room should be, well, it says unroofed 2. I'm not seeing where the unroofing is, but that's what it's saying. So let's connect this last power conduit here. That should get the power up and running there, which is, you know, pretty high priority. I should also allow this, make sure that that can get done. Assault work. Wants me to provide 12 soldiers. Yeah, no, I don't think so. That's like the majority of my colony. All right, Hyperion is having a meltdown right now, so there's nothing I can really do about that at the moment. Why don't you just get this power hooked up really quick, and we'll just get the power up and running over here. All right, so outdoors is 74 degrees. It's actually colder inside here. I'm just trying to figure out where the unroofed part of this room is. I don't see anything that has like the shading of an unroofed part. I guess let's go ahead and just pop down some additional steel walls here just to make sure. I don't even know where it would be. Got to be somewhere. So best I could tell, this is all roofed. I don't know if there's a mode to see where actual roofs are versus where you're telling them to build them. Right, Daniels is doing a little stargazing. I think I will tell him to prioritize doing this. I meant to shift Q that, but that's all right. You can go back to gazing at the stars later on. All right, this food is being consumed at a very rapid pace, and we are running out of food. Well, not quite running out of food, but running low on food. Hopefully the animals eat before these expire. And hopefully we get this built so that we can get some proper crops up and running. That would be fantastic. All right, Daniels, you're doing some hauling here. All right, any insight as to where the unroofed part is? All right, Hycurin, you're going to repair this bed. Hopefully before he breaks it. All right, he's done having tantrums. That's good. All right, requesting helpers. No, I'm not going to lend you 2 colonists. I do not need to do that. All right, so where are the unroofed parts? That's what's really throwing me for a loop here. Can't tell. It's all highlighted in red here. Huh. Interesting. I don't really know what to say about that. Hopefully more of this hauling takes place. Looks like Daniels and Hycurin are finally teaming up to haul all the steel over here to get this all built, which is great. You know what? I think I'm going to hold open these doors. Maybe not this door, but these doors, because they're walking through all of them anyway. But this is no longer an external entrance. It's all internal at this point. So, yeah, let's do a little psychite refining. That's fine. Ooh, an incompetent cook meal, huh? Tells me this room's getting a little dirty. Or he's eating raw food, one of the two. All right, Trev, you got to do some cleaning, my friend. Clean up this dirt. I really need to just set somebody to do only cleaning. And then just run around cleaning. Maybe that could be Conley's job now that we have a dedicated cook and Q is kind of our backup cook. Yeah, let's make Conley our dedicated. I'm not even gonna have him on cooking or hauling. Just run around cleaning. That's all I want you to do. No growing, no plant cutting. Just run around cleaning. And I think I'm gonna end up moving our kitchen and butcher area over here so it's closer to where the plant growth is happening. All right, we're getting everything deposited, but components are the bottleneck here. So we definitely need to get some components dug out in the mines. Let's go ahead and prioritize getting some of that chopped out. Who's our big hauler? We have a decent amount of steel now, but I definitely need to make sure we got components coming off the map here. All right, who's the mining people? Bonnie and Holder. All right, well, hopefully they will get to work on that. I actually want to kind of indicate to prioritize mining the machinery. Oh, hello. Never mind. Maybe? Well, over there should be okay. Although it is right where all this other compacted machinery is, which is not great. All right, well, hopefully we can get some of that mined out, and that will provide a way to get compacted, well, not compacted machinery, but it'll, oh, hello. It'll give us components so that we can build the hydroponics basins and not just haul metal to them. There we go. We have our first hydroponics basin up and running. Are we able to make components? Because that would be good. I forget what workbench that is, but I'm pretty sure there's a bench that lets us make components. It's not the machining table. It is maybe the smithy? Yeah, I think it might be the smithy. So can we get one of those built here? That would be good. Oh, I can't share the same spot? That's unfortunate. All right, let's just build that there. Let's prioritize getting that built. Because actually, it costs 3 components, but it might end up being a net positive if we get those components. Because then we can build components. There we go, hauling some of those components back. There is more components over here, so we should probably prioritize mining that. A migration of snow hares. Interesting. Definitely don't want to engage them while they're walking right through here. Did he really take those to go make a rifle? I kind of needed those components, you jerk. All right, well, in any case, I think we'll leave that here for today. I will at least get some rice plants up and running here, so we have some purpose of this hydroponic basin. And then hopefully we'll get enough components to where we can actually start mass producing stuff. That would be fantastic. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next one.